Hi there, and welcome to part 9 of Karaoke Karaoke, a retrospective, which is a series of epic series of walking around vlog videos in which I share my history of my 5 years and 2 months in the bar scene, from between when I was 22 to when I was 27 and a half. Last we left off, I was starting to talk about how the series was winding down to the last 10 karaoke nights. This might even be 12 videos. I already made a whole bunch of video thumbnails that say part so-and-so of 13. This would be part 9 of 13. But with the rate I'm going, it might be 12 videos. So I may have to redo my thumbnails specifically for this. Oh man, the pee's hitting me. Please let there be a porta potty over here. With my walking route, I'm actually walking past the 5th Street playground in an effort to get closer to Devon Avenue again. So, yes, there's an outhouse. So this may be a part 1. It might not. I don't know. I really don't want to be around here because my early hangouts with Taryn were over here. So I might keep walking, and maybe the feeling will go away. So yeah, last we left off, I was talking about the Showcase All-Stars and how I decided that I'd want to go to every bar one last time, excluding the sports pub, which closed down. C's, bunny to eaches to nest to Q2. Okay, so we're gonna make a turn here. Well, maybe, if this van will let us. It will. And I'm gonna talk more about my karaoke history. So yeah, basically, and I want to actually go off script here and talk about my rides home. My rides home were never to be seen as, I've always asked, if they could give me a ride home. And some people just naturally offer to. And so, yeah, my rides home were meant to be safe, and I always recorded them because I wanted to make sure. The driving route vlogs home were meant to be because I wanted to make sure I had a safe ride home, and if we got into an accident, I would still have my camera rolling. And I want to thank everybody that's given me a ride home over the years, including John Alco, Jim Barr, Richie Green, Liz Gagouzis, Craig Norman, Diana Geyer, everybody in between. I want to thank everybody for their support, for making sure that I got home safe, It's not like I was drunk. I was never drunk. But you never know, and I really hate to say it when I'm in this part of town, but you never know how Hazleton's going to play out in the dark. I mean, there might be, muggers or rapists or anything like that when I'm walking home. And let's say I did walk home and a weird character approaches me. I just don't want to take that risk at all. So that's why I ask for rides whenever I can. And if I have to walk home, then I have to walk home. But I do personally, sincerely want to thank everybody that has given me a ride, either to or from the bars. I really appreciate everything that you do, and I still appreciate the kind gestures. Let me just check my walking route list. This is really coming in handy because I knew I needed to practice beforehand, which I did in January. Like literally the day after I ended my karaoke was the day that I started practicing walking for this retrospective. Shit, hold on. Okay, I'm on the right one. I think I need to go on Boundary again. It's still recording in 7 minutes. Okay. So, shit. Come on, stay with me. Okay, just close the next queue. Fourth to Boundary. Boundary to, I'm just gonna say Boundary to 13th, and then we're gonna take 13th to Locust. There's that bastard's house. Anyway, sorry about that. Yeah. So I've been planning this ever since I ended karaoke. So that's why I wanted to take this time out of my life to give everybody a chance to see my karaoke history and where I've come from and how far I've come. I never won here. I don't know why. I don't know why it wasn't an option before. I don't know why this place didn't book karaoke people like Donny or Richie. But I never heard about it. So, yeah. Back to the story here. Yeah, as I was winding down, I was saying goodbye to these bars with the intent that I would be done. It felt like work practicing and planning and putting effort into what I was going to sing and all of that. It was sort of like I was pounding myself down. I was practicing so hard that when it came to the actual karaoke night, I'm not gonna lie, on a couple songs I sounded like shit. I'm not gonna lie, I sounded like shit. And it was like I sort of forgot about that mentality that it's all about having fun. Where I was so infused as a singer, a parody artist, to want to try and give a good performance every single time, that I forgot that it was all about just having fun with it and letting loose and just, if there's another plane. It's like the 6th plane today. Yeah, where are we at right now? We're at 10 minutes. Okay, so I got another like 12 minutes. So yeah, I was really, I was sort of focusing as an artist when I should have been just having fun with it. And the good thing is I've practiced all 15 of these artist showcases, including my own parody stuff, about 3 times. I practiced them all once before leaving the Sherman Court apartment, which we'll get to. The day after I moved into Grand Street, I practiced every single one of the artist showcases. And before my 1-year anniversary of being in the new house, I practiced all my artist showcases again. I practiced them. I think I started early this year, early 2019, and I finished up all 15 artist showcases and my 2018 parodies on August 5th, which was officially the 1-year day of moving in. So the artist showcases have already been planned, already been practiced, already been sung. All that it really needs is, again, it needs your votes. Like I said, I'm going to be closing voting for the Karaoke Sessions to come back this Saturday, which means maybe as of this posting, the deadline's already up. But I still want to make sure that I get the word out. I actually know the showcases off the top of my head. The showcases for Karaoke Sessions that come back are, and these are all 15, and whoever is viewing this and has not voted for it yet, there's only 1 vote per person. Those artists are Adele, Avril Lavigne, Black Eyed Peas, Queen Bee herself, Beyonce, Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera, Drake, Linkin Park, The Lonely Island, better known for their SNL digital shorts. They've released 5 albums as of now. Michael Jackson, Queen, the Red Hot Chili Peppers, a double showcase of Simple Plan and Smash Mouth, U2, and Usher. So hopefully, as of this filming date, tomorrow I'm going to try my best to get everybody's answers, to get everybody's feedback. I'm literally in crunch mode right now. So yeah. And once I get everybody's votes by Saturday, actually I have to turn here. Oh wait, no, I don't. It's 11th. I gotta turn on 13th. I will then tally up all the votes. I also have my own votes included. I'm not going to say what they are, but I think that, it's a very good list of artists. Before I actually ended karaoke, I did have these artist showcases in mind, and some of the showcases that didn't make it onto the final 15 list, I can remember a couple of them off the top of my head. Lenny Kravitz, LMFAO, Nicki Minaj, Timbaland, Coldplay, I think I said Nicki Minaj, LMFAO, Ludacris, and I think that's it. There may be one or two I haven't mentioned, but that I can't remember at this point because I'm trying to think about all the rest of the stories. I think I pretty much told every story that I can think of at this point. But the last about 15. We're at 15. Okay, GD. Yeah. But yeah, I'm sort of winding down karaoke at this point, and we're only at, what is this? I cannot remember because I'm sweating so hard and I'm trying to think about everything. I cannot remember for the life of me if this is video 8 or 9. I think it's 9. So I'll try and talk about, other stuff. Maybe tomorrow, maybe later tonight, about, I think I'm getting a suntan. What do you guys think? Am I getting a sunburn, a suntan? I hope it's a suntan. I hadn't put any suntan lotion or sunscreen on, so it might as well be a sunburn. But yeah, I mean, when I look back on all of these moments, I have had some good and bad moments in these bars. Good, bad, mediocre, average, all that stuff. I think I'm starting to slow down. I've done so much walking, it's a miracle that I haven't gotten any hamstring cramps yet. For you underage viewers, I will rephrase it. I'm lucky that I haven't gotten Charlie horses yet. But yeah. Let me finish off the bottom of this list here. Yeah, I did an unplanned night at home court before the double showcase of the double all-star showcase of BSB and NSYNC, where I danced choreography to 2 NSYNC songs during a Halloween themed party. Which was, believe it or not, it was really fun. I wanted to do pop, but Richie doesn't have the song pop in his song database, which is weird. Not that I'm blaming your database, Richie. I'm just I mean, yeah, once I made the switch to being supporting Richie all the time, things were fun. I mean, Richie Green is probably the most down-to-earth, humble person that I have ever met. And I will say that I used to think Donny was good until, he thought that I was bad and yelled at me and said never to come back here again unless I offer a public apology to him, which the last video sort of was that apology. Whether or not he accepts it is something that only he can do. Donny, we're all people. We all make mistakes. And I'm sorry if what you thought I was doing was a mistake. And I'm sorry if I sort of misinterpreted some information that made you think that made me think that you were making the mistake. And if you're willing to be a civil human being about this, I'd like to talk things out with you one-on-one, because by judging by what... Oh, wait, hold on, I still have other... I remembered a moment or two I do want to talk about in the next video or two. So... Wow, that's loud. Okay. Anyway. So yeah. There's part of me that still feels bad about it. There's also a part of my brain that goes back to that situation and feels like I was still right. But things started to become too serious, and doing karaoke, whether you're a singer, whether you're a patron, or whether you're the DJ entertainment themselves, it's just, you need to have fun. And I think with Donny, it stopped becoming fun, and it started becoming a job. I sort of hate to get off topic about everything, but that's how I felt at the YMCA when I was volunteering under Robert Katansky. With the TGIF, it's supposed to feel fun, but at the same time, it just felt like his mentality was going, and it started to feel less fun. It started being sort of less about volunteering and more about